Some say that when we die, we cease to exist, while others believe that our spirit lingers on here long after we're gone, and that phenomenon of communication with those spirits are a friend or a loved one, while others believe that they are familiars who were never even human.
So I am currently setting up a 4-camera system that is fully powered from this station right here, and we will be covering multiple spots of the theater. What this allows us to do is, these cameras are infrared, and so they will be able to see in the dark. There may be things that we don't see once we turn the lights off, and these cameras will help us hopefully catch something that we can't see with our own eyes.
This right here is a tone generator. It's a tone generator, so basically you can go through every tone. But yeah, I just wanted to see if things would kind of stir up a little bit or anything. Kind of say we're here. I just want to walk through the building and everything and play in that, yeah. I just want to walk through the building, play it, and kind of see if things kind of elevate while we're here.
Well, listen, every time I go to an investigation, like the day before or the day of, I get all kind of vibes and know what the feeling is. All day there's been a lot of unanswered noises around me, a lot of activity around me, so it lets me know that that's what we're gonna have tonight. Just a lot of noises, a lot of activity. So it's gonna be a fun night.
Can you hear us? Hi. Hello?
Hi, my name is Michelle, and I'm a Sweet and Sour Paranormal. I am one of the lead investigators. I went with all expectations of it being a very interesting night, just lots of fun, and nothing scary whatsoever. I did, however, have one of the most interesting experiences that I've never had before.
The baby crying.
Let me try to explain it to you as best as I can. I was the one that had the blindfold on and was listening to the spirit box, and other people were asking questions. I don't know who all was involved in asking questions, but there were apparently multiple people asking me questions.
That's, yeah.
7. What? A lot of unhuman sounds I can't interpret. There's a baby crying. Oh, that was an awful sound I've not heard before. What are you doing? There's a woman talking and she's not making much sense. This baby's crying.
Where?
I keep hearing a baby crying.
At some point, I became the person that was speaking through the spirit box.
I want to hear something else. I don't want to hear that no more. No. There's a demonic voice that's like shooting through. No. Sean, who's here? There's a baby crying again.
I was very aware of what was happening. I was aware that I am me. I was aware that I was listening to this, and I was aware that what I was saying was the same thing that I was hearing, and it was all happening at the same time. I was also aware that I no longer had control. I lost control.
Somebody is torturing a baby.
There was this moment where she was fighting over her child from this man. And then they threw the baby over the balcony.
Don't. No! Oh, fuck.
I was her. In the moment I was screaming, and the only way I can make this make sense is I woke up, I gained control back. That makes more sense. I gained control back when she screamed, and what felt to me as like a violent scream for her child.
It was awful.
So they were.
I was the woman screaming. I was literally that woman. I could feel it. I was her. It was unfucking real. It was terrifying.
And it was instant, like, oh my God, my baby. And I had to realize, no, this is me. That was not real. That wasn't real. That did just happen. I was just there. Like I just witnessed that happening, but now in reality, I'm right here. So it's like, I just snapped back, and I don't know how else to explain that. You are that person, and you're saying it as it's coming through. Like, it's the same time. Like, if it seems like it, feels like it, from my perspective, okay? And like, directed me to like, over here. I know that there was something over here. Like, I'm feeling things, I'm telling y'all, and then it was just like, I'd be something like, I literally wanted to jump and to catch my baby. And that's when it's like, a scream was so, it's like when you're in a dream and you scream, it wakes you up. It was just like that. I fucking woke up. And then I was like, everybody's looking at me, and I was just like, that just happened. I haven't done the Estes method again. I was asked to do it today by Chris at another meeting, and I was like, nope. Because I need a better understanding of where I lost control at and where they took over. Because I did lose control.
Okay, I need ears. My name is Chris Counts. I'm the co-lead investigator of Sweet and Sour Paranormal. One of the more interesting things for me was, of course, we did an Estes session. What an Estes session is, if you don't know, is where you put on noise-canceling headphones and you put on a blindfold. Therefore, you can't hear anything outside of what you're listening to. So it's kind of like being in a sensory deprivation aspect of you don't know what's going on outside of yourself, other than what you're listening to, which is a spirit box for us. Basically, if anyone's asking questions, you're not aware of it, you will hear things come through the spirit box, and your only job is to repeat whatever sounds like a word. So you'll just repeat whatever words. It's random. When you finish, it just feels like word soup. We had just finished the session. Over the course of the session, I said such words as Jason. I said the word, which of course, just random words. When I finished up the session, they tapped me out, took everything off, and I was being told that Ashley was sobbing and leaving the balcony area. Heaven?
Just so you know.
Heaven? Jason?
My name is Ashley Pate, and I am here with Sweet and Sour Paranormal for our podcast, United States of Murder, and we were upstairs, and Chris was doing where he wears the headphones, and we ask the questions, and he just says what he is hearing.
Push. Little girl's voice, too.
And he said the word. Everyone was quite like. It caught my attention because that was my best friend's name that passed away. He said Jason, which was my friend's first name, but everyone called him, which was kind of odd that he said first. And he said a bunch of other things. He said the word heaven, which could mean a million things, but to me, that was a song that we used to sing to one another as a joke. It was a lyric in this song that we used to sing over and over again. So it resonated with me very deeply because today is the day that he passed away, 7 years ago. On my memories on my Facebook, today is the 7th anniversary of his passing. So it really caught me off guard. And I mean, I started crying. I was like, I gotta go outside. I need to take a breath because it felt very personal, obviously, and no one here knew that. It's not something that I had shared with anyone. I'm not from here, so no one would have known, but it just, everything he said kept just bringing up things that only he and I knew.
So I was on my way there that next day, Saturday, and I got stopped right as you take the bypass to go into Hot Springs. There's that big church there, and there was a funeral. So I got stopped, the funeral, you know, cops was letting the funeral out, and that song came on that I was telling you guys about on my phone, like the second I got stopped by that funeral. And so, I mean, my phone's plugged in, it's Apple CarPlay. I just keep it on, you know, shuffle. You have a bazillion songs on your, you know, it's just shuffle play, you know. But it comes on right as I get stopped. And so I pick my phone up to record it, you know, it's connected to the cord. Pick it up to record this song, and everything in my car, all the electronics started flashing.
Regardless of what you choose or choose not to believe, doesn't prove that the afterlife is real. So you have to ask yourself, what is real? Is real what you can see, feel, and touch? Or is it something deeper we just don't understand? That's for you to decide.